Hello, my name is Quentin Bailey, and I am going to be teaching you my process analysis essay on how to earn your driver's license the first time the correct way. I know it can be pretty on edge on certain parts of the test, and people can get a little nervous of failing, but I promise you, with all the steps that I have, I will be able to make you feel more confident about this test. So the first step and the first examination is going to be parallel parking, and honestly, personally for me, I really struggled with this in the beginning, so I had to take time off and do a lot of practice on parallel parking. There's many ways you can do it, but the way that I was taught. So you're going to move the steering wheel to the right one whole way, and you're going to move back a little bit. Just as soon as you can see the cone on your right mirror, you're just going to keep going. Now, as you can see, I'm about to line up the mirror with my cone, and I'm going to turn the wheel all the way to the left side. And you're just going to keep rolling, and depending how big your vehicle is, you're probably going to have to roll back just a tiny bit slower and then adjust and move forward once you get in this position, once you align your mirror with the curb, which is very important on the test because that is the only way you can tell that if you're straight or not. And you are finished with your parallel parking. The next step on your road test is going to be going on the main street, and you're going to have to deal with street lights, stop signs, and your examiner will direct you to where you're supposed to go. And for my test, I had to get out of the parking lot from the parallel parking and go to this main street with all the street lights and pass a bunch of neighborhoods. So you're most likely going to turn into a neighborhood, and I really want to emphasize that turning into a neighborhood, you don't go in so fast. You have to slow down when you make your turns, and you always have to use your signals, your blinkers, which we'll be talking about in just a few seconds. So now, as you can see, I am about to turn on my windshield wipers and the spray that comes out. If there's any restrictions from your views on the road, emergency brakes, you cannot see there you go. The emergency brakes, the blinkers, left blinker, right blinker, and then you have the emergency brake. And then you also have the park, reverse, neutral drive. And of course, you cannot be distracted with your phone while you are driving. And then next is the horn. And then your high beam, low beam lights. And then you can also move your mirrors if you need to on the test. But you always want to do that in the beginning before you even start driving. As I'm exiting this parking lot, as you can see, I'm turning my head to the left and right before I cross. There's nobody there. So I go to the right, stay the speed limit. And even though the speed limit is 30 in the neighborhoods and on the neighborhood streets, you still want to be aware of your surroundings because there could be cars that could be blocking your view at times. I'm going to stop again. And then I'm going to see this car right now. Wait until I clear them. Another thing that I want to touch base on is people crossing the streets. So even if someone's not paying attention or they're running or doing whatever on their bike and they're not stopping, they still have the right of way to cross the street before you. And sometimes it can be unexpected, so that's why you have to always be aware because you are the one in the vehicle and they are the pedestrian. So they always have the right of way when going on crosswalks. So one of the last things on your test is going to be reverse and reversing your vehicle. For me, I like to look back on my right and hold the headrest of the passenger seat. So you're gonna do this the whole time so then the instructor can know or the examiner can know that you're looking back and you're also having control of the wheel at the same time. And when you are on the test, you don't want to reverse too quickly. You just want to take your time and get to where he or she wants you to stop at. And once you are finished with your road test, you're going to come back to the DMV or for where you started, and you're going to come out just a little bit to your left if you're going inside the parking lot or the parking space from the right. Slowly but surely get in the parking space and park your car. Watching this video and hope you learned something new from this video and you do great on your driving test. Thanks for watching.